Basketball, one of the most popular sports in this world today, where millions and millions of people watch and play this very game. It was only over a century ago that this game was created by this man right here, Mr. James Naismith, where the game was played with peach baskets and soccer balls. From what it was then, the game has evolved and grown to what it is today. Since the creation of basketball, many great teams and players have existed. From the Celtics in the 80s, and the Lakers in the 80s, the Chicago Bulls running the 90s, Lakers in the early 2000s, and the current Warriors dynasty that we see today. So with these great teams have created historic franchises and basketball programs at the professional level, to the collegiate level, to even the amateur level. However, there is one basketball program that remains unfamiliar to many people, and that is the SRCC E Junior High basketball program. So what is this program? What does SRCC even mean? Well, let me give you a little background. SRCC stands for Sarang Community Church, and the Sarang means love in Korean. And SRCC is a Christian church that is home to thousands and thousands of Korean Americans that attend here continuously. There is one particular part of the building that I, myself, and many others have certainly spent a considerable amount of time in, and that is the Sarang basketball gym. And it is here that many hours are spent drilling, shooting, practicing, playing games, and hosting and playing tournaments. It is this very gym here which remains the home of E Junior High basketball. Many kids and youngsters that were a part of E Junior High have also played and were a part of this basketball program. And through the years, many great teams have come along, many of them bringing home championships. And this gave these youngsters an opportunity to just play with one another and to just have fellowship with their fellow church members, and also with their competitors from other churches as well. And over time, many great memories were formed for these kids and coaches like myself, just like this buzzer beater right here. Let's take an exclusive look at the 2019-2020 practice of E Junior High basketball.
Hey everyone, today is the 16th of November and it's our first practice of E Junior High. And as you can see right here, we got a lot of our players here today. It's only like 20 minutes till practice starts. So we're gonna start exactly at 6 today. We're gonna get it going. E Junior High basketball has been going on for like, I say over a decade now. And this is gonna be the first season where I'm gonna start recording footage of our practices and our games, so people who are interested could follow along with us in this channel. So I'm actually pretty excited. We never had really footages of like games and practices and stuff like that, but yeah, this will be interesting. Interesting journey of our season, the 2019-2020 season. So I'm just excited to get just to record the whole journey. So hopefully you guys can enjoy as we start off the season.
E Junior High basketball has spent majority of their practices at this very gym here. The practices will start off with stretching, and after the stretches, as you can see here, the kids get ready to warm up for their practices by practicing their layups. Many of them, it's their first time playing basketball, so it's important to get the fundamentals down. especially learning how to shoot a basic layup. And also, you would have the coach jump in and explain some of these drills that might be foreign to some of these players.
The jump stop, you come to stop here, hop, and then layup. So, left. Yeah, make sure you hop into it. Dribble hop. There you go. Nice.
The players take their time to understand the drills and to execute the drills the best to their abilities. Mistakes may be made because the kids might not be familiar with some of these drills. But really, it's just a part of the process in trying to become a better basketball player.
This person here that just got their own rebound and shot it, gives it to the next person. And the guy that just passed it, he goes around and takes the shot. Okay? So it keeps rotating.
And it's okay for them to make mistakes in these practices and in the drills, because eventually they'll be able to learn from their mistakes and do the drills correctly the next time around. As you can see here, working on the 3-man weave, learning how to pass in motion, and the players attempt to make smart basketball moves while in transition, going on a 3-on-2. And every once in a while, you get the coach to intervene and play with the students themselves.
About to play king of the court right now. You show these kids who's boss.
As the students give it their all to do their best against the coach still comes out on top, and the students' skills are not up to par with the coach. But in the end, the coach and the players enjoy competing with one another.
Three, 5-3. Oh, nice move.
Towards the end of practice, the kids would get ready to compete with one another, playing a little game or a little scrimmage. And depending on the number of players that are there at the time of practice, the players would be divided into teams of equal skill level and play to see who is the better team.
Alright, we just got finished with our first practice today. Practice went really well. I think these guys are actually pretty talented. They're pretty good, so I'm excited about the new year. And I think it's gonna be a really fun year, and I think we're gonna progress into a really good team. So hopefully you guys can follow along and stay tuned with our journey as we prepare to get that ring, get that championship. You already know what's up. SRCC basketball for the win. Let's go.